During COVID 19 and beyond, when we reinvent life and live in virtues, we find fulfillment. Hi, my name is Navy, and welcome aboard. The following are stories and perspectives of millennial and Gen Z leaders around the world committed to leading a virtuous world.
Hello, Miss Navy. Thank you for inviting me. My name is Arlene Estabilio for those who don't know me, and I'm going to talk about the value of work and prayer life, especially for those people who are millennials and those in the Gen Z generation. So, before I start, I just want to give a background of myself. I was born and raised in Guam, and I'm currently living in Virginia as a nurse in the military. I got my nursing license in 2015 and I joined the Navy in 2018. So, since joining the Navy and leaving home, my life has become very much busier. I'm juggling work as a full time nurse, also my duties as an officer. I've also been going back to school, so I'm in grad school, and other duties of the daily upkeep of life, such as household chores, nurturing my friendships and relationships, and most importantly, my prayer life. So, work is a vocation from God. That's what I've been learning, and work actually teaches me the virtues that are necessary for holiness, for a strong prayer life. What are those virtues? Some of them are fortitude, which is doing what I have to do even though I don't feel like it, punctuality, meaning being on time, and order. So these virtues definitely help strengthen my prayer life because without order, I wouldn't be able to juggle all of these things in my schedule. I would neglect certain areas of my life and I wouldn't find the time or make the time for God. I find that it's helpful to write out a schedule and stick to it. So, actually, scheduling time for prayer is so essential to me because if I don't, then I won't do it. And I find that when I'm too tired, when I'm too lazy, and too discouraged to pray, everything in my life falls apart. I become unproductive, stressed, anxious, and worried. But when I put prayer first, it's actually the opposite. I become more productive, work becomes joyful, cheerful, and sometimes even easier. There's peace within myself. And some of the things that I've tried to do with my prayer life is the daily rosary, daily mass, doing spiritual reading so that I have that formation of knowledge in my faith, and mental prayer, which is talking with God, finding that quiet solitude amidst the chaos of daily life. And as I said earlier, I'm human, I am not perfect in any way, and I am not always successful in doing all of these things for my prayer life every single day. But as long as I strive to do better the next day, if ever I fall, I rise up again, and that is what perfection means to me. So I hope that this encourages you to prioritize your prayer life even though you have other responsibilities in your life, because really the ultimate goal is heaven, so let's not forget that.
Hi, my name is Jane and I am a millennial nurse. I work as an assistant manager at a trauma 2 emergency department. One advice I can give to future millennials and Gen Z leaders is to make sure you invest your time and energy on things that you can control during this pandemic. We already know there's so many unknown and anxieties during COVID-19, and you want to change the things that you can personally change and improve. One of these things is balancing your social media use. Make sure that you're using them to connect to people and your loved ones, but also know when to stop using them. Another thing is that find time to do something you love. When I'm emotionally and physically exhausted, I cannot serve as a leader at my department. So make sure you prioritize your self-care and your mental health. Think about it this way: when you're refreshed, you get more creative, you get more motivated, and overall, you just work better.
Hey, my name is Patricia Tagufa, and I am a millennial law student. My advice for our future Gen Z leaders during the pandemic is to try your best to stick with your normal routine. Whatever it was that you were doing pre-pandemic, try to apply that same routine during isolation, because I know it can be quite difficult to study from home or work from home because there are so many distractions. But it's really important to stay productive so that when things go back to normal, it wouldn't be as difficult for you to be on top of your game because you've been productive all along.
Good day, everyone. My name is Kukay Pagdalao. I am a Filipina singer-songwriter and pianist, and I am here to tell you about how music has impacted my life and how music is continuing to help me grow and find inner peace and joy even through this pandemic. Music had always played a major role in my life, and it has accompanied me throughout the seasons, most especially during my darkest moments. And it is when I am playing and creating music that I feel that I am most free and able to express my deepest and truest thoughts and emotions. I would say that music is a life giver, and is a healer, and is a joy bringer. That's why when the pandemic hit and it badly affected the music industry, a lot of us musicians felt displaced, and we felt like we lost something valuable. Because as you know, performances are at a halt now, and for musicians and performers, performances really matter because it is a way for us to connect and to communicate, and a way for us to share the joy that we had through the creative process. I learned that one way to attain happiness is to realize your gift, to cultivate it, and to share it to others, to be able to let it go so that someone else can benefit from it. When I thought about that, I realized what I had to do, that was to adapt to the new normal and to continue creating and making music and playing music, and to share it in different platforms that are available now. And that's what I've been doing since the lockdown. I've found that it had helped me thus far in accepting and in growing and in moving forward with my craft at a time like this. So with that, I'd like to render a song. This is from my album Kukay Music, Lyrics and Longing. This is entitled Free. And I know that everyone longs to be free. The message of this song is, only with love can one ever be free. Hope you like it. This song is entitled Free. It is track number 6 from my album Kukay Music, Lyrics and Longing, which you can stream on Spotify, iTunes, and all digital platforms.
I've tasted life on a fast lane, the road doesn't travel. Stood there at the crossroads, I've witnessed magic and mysteries, good times and tough days. Think beyond the water's dreams, and though it's taking me higher, it's making me see. Only with love can one ever be free to fall without breaking it all. Lord, I wanna be free. I've swam in a sea of depression, trapped in a whirlpool, waiting for a rescue. I've cruised through days on a blindfold with rose-colored glasses. Life is one big battlefield, and though it's taking me higher, it's making me see. Only with love can one ever be free. I'm free to fall without breaking it all. Lord, I
Salamat. Thank you very much.
There you have it, the millennial leaders who believe in love, life, and leaving a legacy.